Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your weekly reading for the first week of July 2025. By the way, your monthly readings are up. I will post it in the description. You can have a look at it if you would like to. But let's start. I'm ready. I hope you are. This is your energy. This is what is underneath you. This is what's on your mind. This is the energy that's coming towards you this week. This is what is your blockage this week. This is your advantage. And finally, we will take a card which is going to help us raise our frequency. All right, Virgo. Let us begin. We're starting with the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity. This is a new beginning. This is a desire. This is a passion. This is also a card of travel. This is almost like getting your passport stamped, going out, getting an okay. So you're starting with a good energy. That's nice, Virgo. However, underneath you have the Five of Swords. This is a conflict. This is drama. But this is within you. This is inside of you. This is a dynamic which is not healthy, by the way, I have to say that. Or you may be aware of a dynamic which could lead to a possible drama, but this is within you right now. But look at that. In your mind space, Virgo, you're walking away from something and walking into something because some things don't serve you. So I think you may have sensed this drama already. The energy that's within you, something to do with people. There's a lot to do with people here, Virgo. A lot. And look, the energy that's coming towards you this week is also Three of Pentacles, people, more people. What do you do when you have a desire? You know within that the dynamic is not so good. And from your mind, you're ready to walk away from those places which don't serve you. And then you are again surrounded by a bunch of people. Would you trust them? That's the thing. The energy that's coming towards you is another opportunity to collaborate, to co-create, to come together, wherein I feel you're the expert. You bring three people together or three people coming together. That's the dynamic. Where one person is in a higher position and rest all is the same. All right, in your blockage or challenge this week is the Queen of Cups. This is telling me that possibly you may not have a lot of love for this situation anymore. There was a point and time that you had a lot of love and respect for a certain situation, and now you don't have that anymore. Now you don't look at it as lovingly as you did in the past, possibly, because it doesn't make you feel so good within. Within it makes you feel like it makes you feel like you have to choose. For your advantage, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is perfect. Take care of yourself. Focus on your self-growth. Focus on your things. You know, before you can do for others, right? It's very important that you've made sure that you've filled up your cups. You are in a position. Because when we are grounded, when we are secure, when we come from a place of I'm fine and I can take care of myself, is actually when we can take care of others. But if we are still healing, it's a little hard to take care of people around us. To raise your frequency, you have the Page of Wands. I like this. This is a very fun energy. This is a very childlike energy. This is a very excited energy. This is like the energy that goes to parks, goes to rides. This is like taking a break from work, if this is a work situation, which it looks like. And exploring new things, taking up newer projects, smaller projects, wherein you can put in your skill set, something like that. All right, let us see what is this Ace of Wands that's coming your way. Five of Pentacles and Four of Swords. This new thing or this new desire has basically come because wherever you were, you felt, okay, this is why you're not attached to it anymore, because it did not make you feel good. It just did not make you feel good, Virgo. I feel in a situation This could have been very well been a false start. Very, very well. Because I believe in the minute it started, you realize that, oh no, this is not what I was looking for. I don't feel heard. I don't feel seen. I don't feel good about it. You felt this immediately. This just looks like a classic case of a false start with something. Let's see what is the Five of Swords underneath. The Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Look at that. This was not your baggage to carry. This was not your baggage. You realize this immediately. You realize something. Why this is popping up is possibly because, you know, sometimes we take things and we invest a little bit of time and then we are like, I have invested time. I might as well as pursue it. But this reading is your confirmation that this is a false start. And the more you're going to get into it, the more tiring it's going to get. The more it's going to take you away from yourself. Let me see the Eight of Cups in your mind, the Queen of Swords and the Hangman. All right. So you're walking away from this situation because whatever you have to speak is unheard, unnoticed, and possibly not even respected. It just goes into the trash can. I'm actually getting that. And you have some really good ideas. You have some really good things to speak, Virgo. You have something really quality here, but it's not being reciprocated the same way. Let me see the Three of Pentacles. The energy that's coming towards you is Three of Pentacles. This is clarified by the Two of Cups and the Temperance. So Three of Pentacles is again, so there is a particular dynamic which you've already experienced, and then there is a different dynamic. And I feel in this dynamic, there is a chance to make things better. There is a chance of a handshake. There is a chance for a deal to come through. There is a chance of improvement. There is a chance. There is another dynamic here. I'm not so sure. I feel these both are different. How would you know? The one which felt great, the one which was feeling very exciting was actually the false start. But the one where you are the expert, where you can close the deals, hear me when I say this, where you can close the deals, where your word is the final say, is the one which feels more leaning towards your advantage. Let me see the Queen of Cups as the blockage, the Strength and the Star. You know, you have a lot to offer, Virgo, but I told you the Queen of Cups in the challenge is not loving it anymore, not enjoying it anymore, and you have a lot to offer, but it is draining you. It is sucking the joy out of you. I possibly might have said this to someone, but something here is draining you and it's requiring more strength from you. That's what the Ten of Wands is within. A particular dynamic is just not for you. Yep. Show me the Nine of Pentacles in the position of advantage. Four of Cups and the World. Yeah, see? You see the Four of Cups here? The Three of Cups are down here and the World. I feel that it's better to be alone for a while till you figure out, step out. Whatever situation you are, step out of the situation and now see the situation. Don't put yourself in the situation, because when we are in the situation, we start holding everyone, we blame others, we don't look at ourselves. Now take yourselves out of the situation and now watch the group dynamic, and now look at the group dynamic and understand what's going right and what's going wrong. You will be able to understand it way better. Your advantage is to actually step out of the group dynamic and see. And I believe you will be able to identify. This is almost like, it's like you have to choose between this and that. And there's a clear-cut group dynamic. And the one that you're going to go with is the one where you can see eye to eye. You can agree. The terms and conditions are easier, lighter, they suit you. And that's where you bring the most value to the table. Let me see what is the Page of Wands for you to raise your frequency. Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands. Two sevens, challenging. This is Wow. See, one situation where you want to run away from, and one situation where you have the advantage, the higher point, you're above the others. And that's exactly what I've been telling you throughout the reading, that you know what, this is like those where you can play fun games, trust issue kind of games within the group, and see who comes through the other side. Something to do with trust issues, a group dynamic, very corporate sort of a reading. And to raise your frequency, you are going to be the mediator, I feel. You're going to be the person who's going to make people understand the way they have been performing. I feel there is a group of people who have been nasty, conflict, false start, not finishing. And then there is this group which is looking eye to eye and working to make themselves better. Very, very interesting reading. Let me see what it is that is unexpected, you don't see coming, but is of value to you. Let me share that with you. We have the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, Virgo, I don't know what you're doing, but you are opening the heart chakra of a lot of people. I almost feel that people are going to be saying thank you to you this week. There is something that you're going to be conveying to people that's going to open their heart chakra as they proceed on their journey. You might also be saying bye-bye to a lot of people. It's nice. You're going to be an eye-opener, heart-opener, soul-opener for a particular group of people. And you're going to be telling them about the excess baggage that they're carrying and they don't need to. That's lovely. So that's what I have for you for this week, Virgo. A lot packed in a week. But I will see you in your next reading. Till then, I just hope you find the message at the right time. That's my only intention. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care and have a fabulous week ahead.